The JavaScript runtime landscape is evolving. Have you ever heard about Bun before? Hi, let me introduce you to a Bun. Bun is a new JavaScript runtime with the toolkit and it's fast, so it's going to be a node.js killer. We're going to find it in this video. These are the topics that we are going to cover it in this video. What is Bun? Bun is an all-in-one JavaScript runtime and toolkit designed for speed, complete with a bundler, test runner, and Node.js compatible package manager. It is built from scratch using the SIG programming language. It was designed by Gerard Sumner as a drop-in replacement for a Node.js. It natively implements hundreds of in Node.js and web APIs, including a file system, path, buffer, and more. The goal of Bun is to run the most of world server-side JavaScript and provide tools to improve performance, reduce complexity, and multiply developer productivity. Bun has three major design goals, which are speed, elegant APIs, and cohesive developer experience. Let's talk about the elegant APIs. Bun provide a minimal set of highly optimized API for performing a common task like starting an HTTP server and writing a files. Next is cohesive developer experience. Bun is complete toolkit for building a JavaScript application, which including a package manager, test runner, and bundler, which you don't have to install npm or yarn to manage the package. You don't have to install additional testing libraries, just like a JS or Vitess, and you can bundling your code without a Webpack installed. These three things are the most represented by Bun, but I have more interested developer experience, which is first is the internal transpiler, which is convert a TypeScript, JSX, TSX into a vanilla JavaScript. A The transpiling is the process of converting a source code from a one high-level programming to another. And a vanilla JavaScript is a term that refers to JavaScript code that is written without a external library or framework. Two is the environment variable are loaded automatically and you don't have to install the extended library just like a .env to retrieve a environment variable. It can perform a hot reload, which is allow you to inject a newly edited file at runtime without stopping the application, and top level await, which is the feature that introduced in the JavaScript that allow developer to use the await syntax outside of the async function. So you don't have to write async to call await anymore. But do we have to use Bun or we have to switch to Bun when we already have a Node.js and Dino as a JavaScript runtime? And for anyone who have never heard about Dino, Dino is a newer JavaScript runtime that focusing on security and modern features. Unlike Node.js, Dino by default avoids many common security pitfalls by having built-in permission and not requiring a package managers. And two of these is being developed by Randall. Okay, let's come back to our topic. Why do we have to use Bun? As I said before, one of the major design goals that we mentioned is speed. Bun performance is very fast. Comparing to the Dino and Node.js, This is the performance benchmark of the, these three runtime. The first one is showing amount of requests per second on the server side rendering React. The second is showing the amount of message that's sent per second on the WebSocket chat server. And the last is the amount of query per second from loading a huge table. You can see that overall performance of the bun is faster than Dino 2 times and 4 to 6 times faster than Node.js. And not just about the execution. When you install a package with the package manager, bun is seem faster than npm 29 times, and you can run tests faster than with test 5 times. All of this information I get it from the bun official website, so you can see the benchmark in the website. Okay, at this point, at this time, we know that bun is a lot faster than the other runtime, but why is fast? You would wonder. But before going to that, I will explain how JavaScript code is converted to a machine code. So first we have a JavaScript engine that is responsible for converting the source code, the JavaScript source code into the machine code by passing a source code into the abstract syntax tree or ATS, which is later converted into bytecode by interpreter. The interpreter in the, for example, a V8 engine is known as a ignition within the interpreter. And then bytecode is executed using registers as memory. Then the profiler receives bytecode from the interpreter and pass the identified hot section to turbofan compiler for transformation into a machine code. Then we're gonna take a look at the Node.js. Node.js is Node.js is written in C++ and built on top of the V8 engine, which is the JavaScript engine that also used in the Google Chrome and Zeno. In Node.js runtime, Node.js is binding the Chrome V8 JavaScript engine using the Node API, and the majority of what makes Node unique is the library called libuf. But we are gonna talk into the detail about it. Now let's take a look at Bun. Bun is written in the low-level general-purpose programming language called SIG, and instead of using V8 engine, Bun utilizes the JavaScript core from WebKit that is developed by Apple, which is also used in the Safari. So I can conclude that why why Bun is so fast into the four bullet here. First is the lightweight design. Bun is designed to be a lightweight, resulting in a smaller code base and reduce a resource requirement. This optimized design allows Bun to deliver better performance in terms of both speed and memory usage compared to another runtime. Second is the low-level implementation. The Bun runtime is built using SIG, a relatively new low-level programming language. SIG is characteristic enable the developer to write a code with fine-grained control over memory management and execution, and it's also lack of hidden control flow, which make it simpler to write a fast software. So it contributing to the runtime efficiency. 3. Performance optimization. Instead of relying on the V8 engine, Bun is utilized the JavaScript core from WebKit, which is widely recognized for its superior performance. By leveraging this core engine, Bun benefits from its optimized execution of a JavaScript code, resulting in improved runtime speed. And the last thing is integrated functionality. Since Bun is on one approach, and that so we can avoid the need of communication overhead between separate tools and other libraries, like a bundler package manager potentially leading to the performance gain. But it is just uh, we just received the information from the Bun official website. But as I said, the goal of Bun is to run most of the world server-side JavaScript and provide tools to improve its performance, right? So the focus thing here is the performance speed, and we're gonna take a look at its performance. Is it gonna be good as Bun official website said or not? So we are gonna comparing node.js and Bun on the simplest server application that is respond back as plain text. We're gonna measuring the performance by using a library called AutoCannon. But first, I'm going to I already write the code for the server side that return a plain text. This one is the JavaScript writing for the Node app, which is I use a HTTP to create a server that respond a stated code 200 with a type plain text with a word welcome to Node. And this, oh, sorry, I create a JavaScript code that for a bun runtime, which I use bun serve to respond the request with the word welcome to bun. Two of this is running on localhost. The Node app is a port 3000 and the bun app is a 3001, which is I already run it in the terminal. I will refresh the page. I refresh this page too. You can see that it uh, say welcome to Node, and bun is also welcome to bun. Okay, but how can I measure the performance of it? I'm gonna use the autocannon. The autocannon is a benchmarking tool that written in the Node. It can measuring the performance of a request. So we're gonna use this as the measuring tool. But first we are gonna have to install the autocannon globally in my machine. Just wait for it to install. Okay. Uh, autocannon version. Okay, it's already installed on my machine. Now we are going to use autocannon to send a request to a node application, which is localhost at port 3000. And we're gonna also call it with the bun application. Okay, we run the node application first. Let's compare through two of it. Oh, wow. Whoa, the resolve is happening here. Okay, we are going to take, oh, sorry. We're going to take a look at the result of it. Like, you can see that it have three thing, three things to take a look at it, which is first is latency, but the latency is not that different. And second is a amount of requests per second and the byte per second. Okay, but in conclusion, it's in the Node application. It can send a 569,000 requests in 11 seconds. Okay, but Bun, it can send the 742,000 requests in 10 seconds. Oh, it's different. 1 second. Oh, in it's different 1 second and it still send more requests. Ah, okay. Let's take a look at the amount of requests per second. Uh, we take a look at the average. The Node application can send amount of requests uh 51 51,000. No, 51,000 requests per second, but Bun can send 74,000 requests per second, and the byte per second it can send 8.5 megabits, and Bun can send 9.7 megabit. I think a lot of it's a huge difference here since it's it's almost it's almost like it's very different. Wow. So the result is appearing on the screen now. So in conclusion, Bun present a compelling option for developers seeking a fast, streamlined JavaScript runtime with a focus on speed, elegant API, and developer experience. Its all-in-one approach, combined with the performance of JavaScript core, offer the potential benefits for various use cases, especially CPU-bound server-side application. So at this point, is Bun the Node.js killer now? Node.js retains its strength due to its vast ecosystem and existing code base. Bun isn't a guarantee that it can be a Node.js killer, but if you are looking for a way to boost development efficiency and its performance, I encourage you to explore Bun and see if it fits your needs. There's plenty of resources available online to get you started with Bun, including the official document and tutors. Thanks for your time.